Ooh, well, well. Hello, it's me, Supernatural Duck, the really normal Duck, Ducky, and your host for today's stream. I'm finally, after about 9 months, 9 to 10 months, and returning to Battle Brothers. Been meaning to play this game more. Got a little busy, but I'm finally returning to it. Probably gonna do a new save because it's been a minute, and I don't think I got very far last time. But I've been looking forward to get back to this game for quite a while. A very, very difficult sort of XCOM-esque game. I'm sure I'll make this game look very easy because I'm good at games. I definitely didn't fail 2 or 3 runs last time I played. That would be unlikely. Alright. So, I guess I'm just going to go ahead and get right into it. New campaign. I think we don't need the tutorial, right? Like, I have a pretty good idea, remembrance how to do it. And I'm pretty sure the tutorial sort of forces, like, a lot of, like, predetermined things to kind of help you along. So we'll just go with normal, I guess. This should be fine. Okay, company name. Man, I have no idea what names I went with last time. Hello, Crippy. Welcome in. We're Battle Brothersing. We're gonna go Bird Brothers. Okay, we don't need to capitalize that. Feels like you have to scream the first part. Bird Brothers. I think that's what we'll go for our company name and banner. Beginner? Oh, so we can set this stuff pretty low. Starting funds high? Yeah. Let's leave this like this, right? This is probably fine. Nice, easy drop into the game. I'll probably read most of the stuff because it has been a minute. You soak in the cool morning air as the sun slowly rises, so does a new chapter in your life begin. After years of bloodying your sword for a meager pay, you've saved enough crowns to start your own mercenary company. With you are Alwyn, Wigmar, and Fritz, of whom you fought side by side in the Shield Wall. You're the commander now. The leader of the Bird Brothers. Hi HP, how's it going? Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hope you're having a fantastic for Thursday. It's Thursday. Thank you again very much for the Prime. It's appreciated greatly. As you travel through the land, you should hire new men in the villages and cities to fill your ranks, many of whom offer their services will never picked up a weapon before. Maybe they are desperate, maybe they are greedy for quick spoils of war. Most of them will die on the battlefield. But do not be discouraged, such is the mercenary life. And the next village will always have new men eagerly looking for a new start in life. Lands are dangerous these times. Robbers and pillagers lay in ambush by the road. Wild beasts that roam forests and orc tribes are relentless beyond the boundaries of civilization. There are rumors even dark magic beginning at work. The dead rising from the graves and walking again. There's plenty of opportunity to earn money. Whether by taking contracts you can find in the villages, cities all over the land, or by venturing out on your own to explore and raid. The men look to you to give command. They live and died for the Bird Brothers now. Doing yard work and your arms are sore? Oof. Yard work is always so tiring. Hopefully you have a speedy recovery. I feel like yard work, at least, you know, it's one of the things that, like, you can do that, like, it feels, like, so immediately, like, visually noticeable. Like, if you rake some leaves, boom, yard looks way different, you know? Pick up some like, branches that fell. You know, sometimes you do stuff and it's like, man, that doesn't feel like that did much, but, like, it did. You know, it's good to have that visual representation. Huzzah! Okay, so big. It's been 3 days, still not done. Oof. Hi, Echo. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. 3 days of yard work. That's a big rough one. Okay, I believe the timer only moves when I move on the map. Let me turn down the music just a little bit. Post a picture of Hoover sitting in the weeds watching you. Oh, check that out quickly. Oh my god. He's so stealthy. Lost your watch streak? Oof. What was the last stream? Was that the Rivals rank stream? It's been a minute. The streams have been a little infrequent. We're changing that. For real this time. Oh man, that was the Duckmas watch streak too, right? Alright, so we have some ground grains to eat. We have some bandages. Right, we have an archer. Okay. We're gonna put the archer in the back. Balatro stream was the last stream? Oh, right, it was Balatro. Right. I should remember that. That was like 5 days ago. Whoops. Alright, we're gonna put the bandage on you. Hello, Lulu. Welcome in. Still don't know how to, I think because it's a beta feature, it's just not going to be a thing that happens, but, still can't have the, we want to put chat up here. Can't have the, watch streak on stream. So, I apologize if those messages don't make it into the VOD. There's some very cute emotes. 45 days. That's all of Duckmas. That's 31 plus what, 9, 14 more. All right, so we're gonna head into town, I think, first. Okay, you have to manually pause. We're learning. We're figuring it out. Hi, Cordy. How you doing? Do mercenaries dream of sheep going out into the cruel world to spill some blood for some coin? It's tough being a sheep. You're here every stream ever. True. Okay, so... Okay, so how much will spoil in 6 days? So we want food. Cheap. Man, I don't know the economy. I don't know what... Oh, man. Been too long. I don't know if the strat is to hire a bunch of people, get a job, and then buy a bunch of food. Like, just spend it all at once, or just hang in there. I think we buy some more food, right? Because we'll probably hire some people. Okay, so we've got a lot of days of provisions. Now, I'm pretty sure knives are good because they go through armor. So then we can get armor from people without breaking it. So we'll leave. Is there anyone to hire? We just want just the cheapest... cheapest of people we can get right now. You hear the Suns are adding... Did you hear the Suns are adding microtransactions if you... Oh, the Sims. If you want to buy custom creator content. I did see they added some microtransactions. I saw that people were not very happy about it. Yeah, EA is really for a bad company to get worse, they sure are getting worse. It's a big yikes. Hiring a band of mercenaries, provisions, maybe even going to dungeons that are possible dark. The darkest even? Darkest dungeon. Gotta get back to that game one day. One day. Okay. You go to... There's quests here, right? The barber. Is this? Maybe I should have done the tutorial. Sims 3 Store CC Edition. Fortnite's raising the price of V-Bucks. They are raising that. You will get less V-Bucks per amount of for how much you spend. And also battle passes will give you less V-Bucks. Every company is competing for the most evil right now. It's kind of crazy. It's just the inflation on the currency that doesn't exist is really messing them up. Okay, there's a place called Sunken Tombstones in the steppe to the east of here. Most people know about it, I think, but a few would venture there. Okay. Oh, are these the jobs here? Damn it. Alright. Tombstones to the east. We'll remember that. So he's looking for mercenaries. We love greed. Agreed. They like 22 billion a year. They don't need to do it. Yeah, but then they still do it for some reason. It really is crazy that they're like, we make so much money with this product. What if we gave a worse experience and charged more? This could only go well. Weigold? The Borgomeisters, I don't know what that is, got a map of a cemetery on its desk. Half the plot squares appear to have been filled with ink. Every square you see there has been robbed. Every night they come, and every night you can't quite seem to catch them. I'm at my wit's end, so I've decided to end this once and for all. When you go out into the graveyard and kill every grave robber fool you see. Got it? Okay, yeah. Train's up, so payment. You'll be paid 300 crowns when the contract is done. Okay. Okay, well this is the place I was going to head to anyway. Easy peasy. Alright, do I hire another person? No, it's just the four of us. We got this. All these unnecessary collabs. The most wild, outlandish collabs that they do. With the worst people. Didn't put the point. Yeah, it's still billions of dollars. There's a small indie dev team. It's not their fault. You know, they're just trying to feed only their families and nobody else's. Well, hold on. How the heck do I get here? Can I... Do I need to use the boat to embark? Alright, quickly, back to town. Okay. No. Okay. Can I... Do we just have a boat? If I click here, what happens? Can I go across these, like, tiny little spots? Oh, I can. Okay, so this is walkable. Alright, we're learning. Alright, we're just doing a little afternoon run. Yeah, it's crazy that, like, not to, like, to talk up Marvel Rivals, but in comparison, like, the fact that Rivals gives away, like, all these skins and, like, all this other stuff and has a much smaller player base, meanwhile Fortnite has a massive player base, makes way more money, and, like, is like, actually, we just need to keep giving you less, but charge you. It's just, like, it's literally affordable for you to give it to be better, but you just aren't. Walking on water? It's a blessed, see, the Bird Brothers, we've got this. We're all part bird. We're flying just above it, actually. It's, skins keep going up in price. Right? It's crazy. It's like they don't put out, like, like, they'll be like, actually, you don't get a back bling, or a pickaxe, or a weapon wrap, or anything like that with it, and it costs more. Guess we all need to move to Marvel Rivals, and, you know, I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. I think it's a pretty good game. I think Marvel Rivals is pretty cool. You eye a tombstone with a mound of soil unearthed at its base. Lots of mud lead away with a crumb trail. There are no shovels, no men. As you follow the lead, you come across a band of undead moaning and groaning, now staring at you with insatiable hunger. Okay. Hadn't played this game in 9 months. We're fighting zombies. No, but I mean, there is... You can't make out what you'll be facing. Attack at your own peril. Be prepared to retreat if need be. Okay. You know, there are good things about Fortnite, but... It is getting worse. Okay. So... Just right into zombies. Okay. Music's getting pretty, Okay, wait, turn and round. Wait, turn. Um... Okay, wait. Okay, and can I like await them spear wall? Every spear wall. It's so much playing around on Fortnite now too. It's basically Roblox. Yeah, they're trying to compete with everybody, but like they've sort of lost who they are. Group Pass won't even give us 1,000 anymore. Yeah, they confirmed it's gonna only give 800, and all passes will go down to 800. But they've also added more passes and are putting less content in passes. Seemingly, it's the trend that they're doing. So like, the passes being cheaper doesn't mean anything, but like, you'll still pay the same amount for crew and get less. I can't wait turn. And just end round. Yes. I want them to come to me. Oh, did it do that? So if you... Okay, so you can act later. I see. Okay. So we're just gonna keep waiting. Alright, they're here. Alright, they don't seem that strong. Their morale is unbreakable, because they don't know fear, right? That would make sense. Okay, we'll move up. Puncture. Alright, you missed. Now, I'm pretty sure I can hit my own people here, so... I'm glad that didn't happen. Alright, reload. Okay. In turn. Okay. I'm pretty sure last time I played this game, I only fought people. I don't recall fighting zombies. This doesn't seem so bad. This dude really was like, man, those grave robbers are pretty bad, and then sent me after zombies. Okay. Alright, well, they don't have shields. Alright. That was a good chop. Alright, nice. Oh, so they're like pretty weak, huh? That one has a pickaxe. That's not optimal. Playing a lot of Phasmophobia because your friends are kind of obsessed with it now. You might have created a ghost hunting monster when you're just playing it. Uh-oh. Okay. They got back up. Okay. Okay. I've never played Phasmophobia, but like I've played Demonologist, which is pretty similar. Okay, well I don't want to cut my own guy up. And nice. Took off its head. Probably gonna stay down. That's good. There is a tiny part of me that like wants to check out a game like that again. Because also, like, I feel like all of the ones that I've, like, seen have always been, like, right when it comes out, or, like, or seen or played, or, like, when, it's in early access, and I'm just like, what's, like, late life cycle of those sorts of game like, you know? Because, like, I don't know. In my mind, I'm like, I'm surprised that a game like that has a lot of content, I guess? Or not a lot of content. Can be played that much. I don't know. I mean, all games are really repetitive, really, if you think about it, but, like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I've never played higher difficulty of, like, a game like that. Oh! I'm sorry. Shot my own dude in the back. Why would you do that, Fritz? They're gonna do a full release? Phasmo still isn't full release? Alright, I wasn't sure. I was thinking, I feel like most of those games are like early access. Okay, so my guys are taking a lot of hits. Alright, we're missing a lot. Okay, and there's another zombie. Did I just stumble into an event that will go on forever? Like, is this like, did I oops, now I'm playing this game forever? We have our ear ripped. That's pretty rough. His character's ear almost got torn off, sending blood down their head and neck, and making them less aware of their surroundings. Double grip. With the second hand free, this character confirmed double grip on his weapon, inflict additional damage. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna add a few more maps, more ghost types. You know, I'm all for games that leave early access. Too many, live there. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. First combat, and, 2 dudes are dead. Our morale is breaking. Okay. I think I'm gonna lose my... Okay, wait a minute. Are you wavering? Okay. I think I didn't hire enough dudes for this first combat. The bright side, if I complete this, there's less money to share. So, you know. Uh-oh. I need you to not... I need you to hold. Oh, I needed you not to miss. Okay. Dude, this is impossible. Wait a minute, that was my own dude. Wait, my own dude comes back? This is the first quest I pick up? Dude, I think... Oh my god, I just killed my own guy. Alright. We're gonna start running now. Fritz, buddy, I don't know if you make it out of here. Run is over. Already over. Okay. Well. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's start again. That was a warm-up. We were refreshing ourselves with the controls. Oof. Alright, we're gonna go with Band of Bros. We're a bunch of we're a skeletal band. It's yeah. Man, that was such a fucking bad start. Yeah, we're mercenaries. Huzzah. We're in the middle of nowhere. Okay. Man, that was so bad. That was so bad. Okay. Run it back. Okay. What's the quest? Volkart of Grottenhaven looks out his window. We both know that brigands and the gods know what else are terrorizing these parts. They are quite fond of the roads. After a particularly bad run, my old caravan guns lost the heart to the job. Now I need someone else to watch my shipment. Now one is out going to Brunnenland to the west. Maybe a day or so from now? Does that sound like a place you'd like to be paid to go to? What's it pay? He smiles. This might make you a rich man. 200 what if we're speeding through this beginning part, right? You know. We need to be paid more than 230. Okay, fine, we'll accept it. You know, that's fine, whatever. Let's go with the caravan. About a day to the west. Okay. Is there a special way to... Okay. Alright. What is this guy? Oh, so he's got like a bunch of levels. Okay, he's very leveled up. I'm like, he's $4,000 to join? Okay. Sure. After giving all of his worldly possessions to an obscure cult promising salvation of his eternal soul, Sylvain found himself in the streets, being beaten and resigned to his fate. Years have passed and took a toll on his health by now. Welcome to Band Bros. Do you know how to play the clarinet? Sure. Alright. Now we've got a lot of people now. Oh, you've already got a weapon. We'll hire you too. Alright. We need to not die immediately. Okay. Buy more food. Sure. Leave. Okay. So now we need to, like, equip all of these dudes. Oh, wait. I can put them down here? In reserve. Oh, I see. Wait, this guy. Boom. Shield. Spear. Give you a knife. Boom. Alright. We'll worry about the specifics after we level people up. Okay. So where to the west? Hmm. Going on a little adventure. We got this little horse. We're not dead yet. We're gonna make it. This is going so much better. I don't even think we're gonna be attacked. There's not like a massive endless horde of zombies eating me. Okay, well. This company takes a break. You decide to address the men. Brothers. Whenever know the band brothers are not just cutthroats and errand boys, but skilled fighters of the first order. Word of our deeds must spread. The merchants and noblemen are begging us to take their contracts. What do you tell the men? What do you tell the men? What do you tell the men the company will set out to do? Let's set out into the wilderness, discover the unknown, plunder it, be it Wizard's Tomb, Goblin Camp, or aught else we may find. We need allies, forging a bond of friendship and trust. The towns will get the company better prices, more volunteers, and steady work. Sure, right? We're the good guys. Let's do this. Let's help out the towns and stuff. Oh my god. Easiest quest ever. Okay. Betolf of Brennenland takes a seat in a chair big enough to be comfortable for two. Bandies of Mug, back and forth. Brigands have been harrying us for weeks now. Just yesterday you tried to set fire to the pub. Can you believe that? Who sets fire to such a thing? Luckily we put it out just in time. Things are getting bad around here. If you threaten our precious drink, what do we do? Luckily we managed to find where these vagrants are hiding. So yes, I see your look. It's a simple task. Sell sword. I want you to go and kill every last... Okay, kill them all. Okay. Willing to work with us? Shh. I mean, if they're burning down buildings with people in it, probably not good people. Rest assured, 480. We need to be paid more for this. Interesting. I think it'd be more this would be more appropriate if you paid 490. Sure. I accept this. Okay. Okay, we just need to not die. I like all the birds. They're shaped like a big bird. Can you make out who you're facing? That's fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna spread out. What's like the range on this? 6 tiles? One... How do we measure tiles in like a diagonal sort of way? Oh, wait. Okay. I kind of need this axe guy away, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. So if I can just hit everyone around me, it's probably should not surround myself with teammates. Okay, so this seems way more manageable. Can I not see the... I pierced his hand. I shot him in the hand. What a rough way to start the fight. Sucks for you, dude. Okay. Can't attack. That's rough. Okay, so what's the difference? Knockout. So that's for stunning. I see. But it also hurts armor. Okay. This is going so much easier than the infinite zombies. Well... Nice. Grazed neck? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need to move. Okay. I really need to figure out where to put, like, archers. Please don't shoot a teammate. Okay. Yeah, I need to, like... not put, like, everyone in front of the guy with a crossbow. Okay. Alright, well, he's dead. Okay. This is going incredibly bad really quick, actually. Okay, well, you know, it still hit somebody. That... um... Oh, well, there goes his head. Okay. Alright, so we just had one casualty, you know? We pulled it together. Fortunately, we lost a guy. He will be remembered, whatever his name was. Okay, he will also be remembered. A lot of remembering occurring. Alright, and I guess he got... I'm pretty sure you get hit if you move away from somebody's area, so I'm assuming him trying to retreat got him got. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, he didn't die. He's just got an injured shoulder, which will heal. Missing a finger. That one might be permanent. Sorry about that, Sven. Sven? We'll go Sven. The merchant, he died. What else we got? We got a broken nose. That'll patch up. Broken nose. Okay, a lot of broken... We're gonna need some helmets. I need some helmets for our team. Oh, hey, and we're getting extra gold. Of course, there's beer. They tried to set the place on fire. Alright. Emerging from what's left the camp, you discover a prisoner of theirs. Freeing him, the man sits up and explains the brigands kidnap him as he's traveling to Nestwald to seek work. Wonder if he could work for you. Might as well join us. Yeah, awesome. Cool. Can we... Is there like a... It did just occur to me. You know, I was talking about all those characters. Oh yeah, the merchant, right. So I was like, I can't remember who the one dude's name was. Ooh. Is this just the standard, just standard tunic? Okay. Okay. Clothes entirely destroyed. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay. Nobody leveled up. We have to return back to get our payment. And we got a replacement guy out of that, so that sort of worked out. The math's still sort of maths. Does this skull tell me? It does. It does tell me. There's Elmer. Clubbed to death is pretty rough. Obituary is pretty, straightforward, huh? Opens the door as you get home. Taken by your turn, they're dead. Give me the satchel. Alright, he'd come after me for lying, but he believes us. Alright. Boom. Okay. Well, we need another contract. Counselor's looking through some books, pursuing what would be a good number of deals. It's a shipment of particular goods going to Grothaven, and they're leaving soon. Need a bunch of sturdy swordsmen to help make sure it gets there safely. Easy. It's only 170. Sure. Why not? We'll hire you. You're the cheapest. Yeah, we probably should get more food. We have more mouths to feed, so it would, like, mathematically... This sells for 0? Okay, well, we'll sell it anyway. We need the extra weapon. What is this? Dyes. Right, because you can go to different places and sell it. Right. Buying it for close to what it's worth, so that means it's surely a good deal. Give her the knife for now. Okay, I did, you know, my guys are still very wounded thinking about it. I didn't occur to me really, like, how long a day is for how long some of these wounds to heal. We'll just not get into a fight, I think, is probably the plan. Holy shit, this is far. Whoa, 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 why are they zooming? Yeah, alright. They came out of nowhere. Okay. Well, this is a problem. Okay, so I don't control these three guys, right? They're just the bandit people. Well, the book people. Okay, so we'll just space out. Right, so they stay back with the carts. Oh, they're donkeys. I thought they were horses. Oh, well, still. Right. Okay, so it's just a few dudes. Ooh, okay. That's crazy. Dead already? Okay. Okay, I know he's fully armored and I give you a tiny knife, but I need you to... Okay. Right. Okay. Just back up a little bit. Okay. It's good. Their morale seems very low. So, if we could turn this around quickly, if we could just take one of these guys out real quick. Oh my god. No. Alright. Well, maybe not dead, you know, maybe just a little wounded, you know. Could be missing a finger. We got this, guys. Our morale is shit, actually, right now. Okay. Okay, the archers have all their teammates in front of them, so, like, maybe that's a good sign for us, that we probably won't get shot. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Just gonna keep moving it backwards. This one dude's holding up everyone. Okay. I wish he didn't die last, though. Dude with the knife is hanging in there. I can't believe that they're shooting the donkeys. Fractured his hand. He's running. They're running away. Okay. Okay. Dude. Ah! Stop missing! My whole turn's just been movement. Oh, he's down. Look for a while on your back. What is this game? It's like XCOM, but more hardcore. And no guns. It's like all fantasy. I think would be a good way to describe it. Just shield wall, just buy time. You're just a mercenary company. You're just trying to make it out in the world. And the world's just brutal as fuck. And you're just trying to... just try and hire people, keep them equipped and alive. Gosh. Literally missing every shot. Shield's gonna break. Alright, head removed. Alright. I need this guy to run. This is the one guy I need to leave. He's standing pretty steady. He's not even wounded. I think I just stabbed that guy so hard his hat fell off. Okay. Is it all of us versus this one guy? Now we hit. Okay. This one dude, his morale is still pretty good. He's just he doesn't care that he's surrounded and all alone. He's like, I'll take ya. I hate having to wait for the NPC's turn. Seeing how they don't help me. He's very confident. He does not care. He is so... well, he's pretty locked in now. Although it's pretty much game over. I just don't... I just don't want anyone to get taken out before the end of this. Up against the wall, and apparently he's the wall. This dude is like... putting up such a crazy fight. My guys are just so bad. They're just level 1. And he's just... oh, there we go. Oh, they both... wait a minute. This is... okay, I lost 2 dudes. He lived, though. He just fractured his hand a little bit. And broke his elbow. Okay, well... permanent? Permanent elbow issue, huh? That's not good. Well, we got some level ups, so that's cool. We got some weapons. We destroyed pretty much all their armor in that fight. POV, the big bad wolf finally got into the brick house. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, let's keep... with the caravan. After the battle is over, you find Albrecht on his knees, his body swaying back and forth as he nurses his wounds. You hear muffled cries in between all too loud moans. Approaching, you ask the man if he is alright. He shakes his head and explains that this is his first taste of real vicious battle. It's not what he expected and isn't sure if he can continue. Yeah, man, it's pretty scary out here, actually. Like, I mean, that was pretty crazy. That one dude fought like 6 dudes at one time. Man turns to you, tears cutting through the crust of blood on his cheeks. He shakes his head and asks, how is it that he's the only one out here crying? You shrug and ask the man if he wishes to leave the company. He shakes his head again. I'll get better. I just need some time to do it. That's all. He's disgruntled. He would be steeled by combat, or he would be killed by it. Okay, you know, I was actually like, could I get rid of him? Because, like, the elbow thing just seems like he's just gonna get killed. But, you know, having minuses to every stat he has. But, you know, I'd like to see the, you know, maybe we can level it up. Maybe we can make a hero out of him. All right, we enter the building, tumbling tall walls over mounds of dry dirt. Unload the cargo. All right, got a cash. Let's go into town. Okay, everything's closed. Sure, we'll raise spirits. Let's pay for a round. Okay, he's still dissatisfied. Well, you know, dude, that's fair. He's gotta go. He's dead weight 5 seconds later. Okay, so he's traumatized. We're keeping him. He's interesting. No, I didn't mean like he's dead weight. I meant like he's for sure gonna die. If he's never gonna land a hit, he's just gonna be out there. But, and now there's a chance. Okay, so is there just a rest? Is it camp? Okay, we'll camp. Okay. We're gonna camp for a little while. We'll do some leveling up. Everyone leveled up but him. Yeah, alright. Alright, what do we want to level up? Resolve. That's morale. Initiative. Okay, we're gonna bump up your range skill. Bump up your fatigue, and bump up your health. Okay. Get a perk. Oh man, I don't know all the perks. An additional stacking 10% chance to hit with each attack that misses an opponent. Bonus, well, that actually might be very helpful because we've missed a lot. Colossus, that's hit points, 9 lives. Can survive attacks, bags, and belts. Unlocks 2 extra bag slots to carry all your favorite things. And its place in the bags no longer give a penalty to maximum fatigue, except for 2-handed weapons. Action point costs for moving and terrain. Adrenaline. Which allows for resting a turn in order to reduce fatigue. Student, and more experience. We're gonna get the one that makes it so you hit something sometimes, because, oh, they're both named Albrecht. Wait a minute. Okay. Does he have 2 crossbows? The crossbows just take both hands. It just takes both hands. This one's lighter. It says it's 2-handed. He's just dual wielding. That's why he keeps missing. He's just really confident that it's gonna work this time. All right. So gonna bump up your health. Gonna bump up your melee skill. Bump up your melee defense. You're almost level 3. We're gonna go with more health. You're a front line. Bodo, you're carrying us. Dual wielding, just full size crossbows would definitely be a strategy. Not only would you miss both shots, you'd never get them reloaded. Okay. We're gonna bump up your health. Bump up your melee skill. Bump up your melee defense. We'll also give you Colossus. So it just seems like one of the best perks to take right now for level 1. I'm not sure like how high like you'll probably get a character's health or character's level, but you know, we'll figure it out. We'll learn. With this many perks, it definitely seems like you can at least get a character to like, I would assume like 15, 16 or something. Put resolve. Probably gonna have you surrounded if you're spinning the axe. Hmm. Okay. We'll set to repair this stuff. Okay. We're encamped. We're chilling. Takes full 2 turns to reload. Just missed 2 more times. I was about sending a message about scaring them. Okay. So we do need to buy tools and supplies. Okay. Okay, have I fixed that stuff? I did fix that stuff. Alright, Albrich. I'm gonna switch you to a bow and arrow, okay? I know that your hand is fractured, so that probably, you know, it doesn't go well with the whole bow and arrow thing, but... Okay. Holy moly, tools are mighty expensive. Ammunition? What hand is fractured? I don't think it's specified. Didn't specify with ears. Do I keep more tools? No. Surely not. Okay. Probably sell the clubs. Keep the knives. We'll keep the shields. Regardless of having anything off your hands when you're using bows, a rough time. Yeah. Bows kind of use like a lot of muscles, a lot of both 2 whole limbs, your like entire body. Okay. Alright, we'll worry about buying armor later, right? Because we're probably gonna hire. Who wants a life of adventure? Please don't talk to Arbetch. Is there a T at the last name? How? Albrecht? Albrecht. Yeah. You can talk to the other one, though. Hunting rats? Sure. Welcome aboard. Einhard the Snake? Sure. He's a peddler? Used to sell stuff and they call you the Snake? Okay. Well, fair enough. Got a net? I think we're gonna use a weapon, I think. Probably. I don't know. I don't know if net is the... I think it would just be easier to sell it. I don't know. I should look at, like, these individuals' stats before I'm doing this, but, like, I'm like, I don't know. Are they gonna live that long? Oh, you'd make a pretty good archer, actually. That's actually kind of good to know. Well, let's hope you live long enough to be an archer. Okay, we need a new job. I caught you off guard there for a moment. Did something happen? Did I make a mistake, perhaps? Thorben the Wise pours himself drinks, stirs a cup, pours himself some more, drains in one gulp. Brigands killed Bertle and his whole family. Can you believe that? Don't know who they are. They're well like family in these parts. Sure, you can already imagine. Sure. I mean, yeah, let's get more bandits. This pays a lot more than the other jobs. Sure. Ruins of Kragenheim north of Grottenhaven. Okay. Where would we go? Quick little travel in the woods. Covering a lot more of the map. I'm sure this being a fortress doesn't, like, benefit them, right? Okay. Okay, it does seem that they have some, actual defenses. Anyways, murder. Anyways, murder. Well, you know, they did the murdering first. Murdering murderers is still murder. Oof. Man. Saying murder that many times makes the word look weird in your brain. I feel like I gotta look over the definition of murder before I have a hard, fast stance on that, but... I don't know. I'm not sure if I 100% agree, but... We'll leave it there. How much does it cost to... I need 4. Alright, we'll just move up and engage. Give a stab. And turn. We'll move you up here and wait. Put you up here. Okay, now hopefully... Okay, that's fine. I guess Bone Arrow wouldn't have the reload property, right? So that's probably good. Okay. We'll get him next time. Okay. I get a lot of turns back to back here. That hurt. Okay. Need you to not miss. Okay, the double miss. They're just having a knife fight up here. Is it murder? Yes. Is it okay? Who's to say? Yeah. Who, you know... Who's to say, really? Alright, fantastic. Okay. I don't think I like archer units. It's kind of hard to get them in position. Like, they seem helpful, but like... I don't want to shoot my own people. Okay, he's ruined your shirt. You gotta get him. Okay, miss and miss again. That's... You can walk through teammates? I didn't know that. Nice. But did that murderer murder a murderer? Does that make them justified in you doing wrong for murdering the murderer who murdered I don't understand this sentence. I'm just gonna say that, like, you should stop bad guys from doing bad stuff. Nice. I think this dude's gonna die when he goes to run away, because I think he's gonna flee. Okay, we got some level ups. Okay. The loot was not great, but loot's loot. All right, so we're still like, you know, people are surviving, so that's good, but we're not really getting ahead on like supplies. Like gold. Like we still have 2,000, so that's good, but like we're pretty much spending as much as we're making, but we should get ahead now because we're not buying new people. Blanket with scrolls, smiling warmly as they're crooning over the pile of treasure. Trade deals everywhere. Happy farmers, happy family, everyone's happy. Oh, it's good to be me, and of course, it's good for you, so sword. And toss a small purse your way, and then another. Would have paid with a larger satchel, but I just like doing that. Okay. Cool. Sell the net. Definitely didn't get what it's worth. Okay. We're gonna adjust everyone's gear real quick. So you take this knife off. Okay, we're going triple archers. I know I complained about archers, but he's got good archer stats. And I mean, I guess I could take his archer stuff off, but how's the hand doing? Melee defense is worse. Sure, we'll keep you as an archer. Okay. We're upgrading people's gear. We're kind of getting a little better. A lot of wounded. Okay. We'll level you up. Gotta give you more health. Gotta give you melee defense. That didn't really go up by one. Is it better to... Maybe I should increase something else? Wonder if you get less if you keep doing the same thing over and over. So that way you just don't stack the same thing. Sure, let's do initiative, actually. It'd probably be better to get the shield guys up front first. Alright, we can get second tier perks. More damage to targets that are already hurt. More defense. Resilient. Oh my gosh, there's so many. We'll do dodge. Not getting hit seems like the strat. That feels like a good idea. Do Executioner. So we're all about doing damage to this guy. The axe hits so hard. Okay. Alright, we're gonna camp. We're gonna relax. We're gonna mend our wounds. Fix up the stuff. Okay, so this hat. Okay. I really don't. Oh, it's because of this, right? I was like, is this gonna be there forever? No, it's just because the hand hasn't healed. Well, you know, we'll probably heal while we're traveling. What's the next contract? What's the relation we have with the town? Can we... Is that like a thing we can see? Treasure... Turning an app on hand. Seems frustrated. Almost we wish something else valuable trinket than something tastier than fruit. Have you ever lost something you loved? You shrug and answer. There was this girl. Man shakes his head. No, not someone more important. Because I have. Thieves stole my lockbox. How they managed to get beyond my guards. Well beyond me. But if I set you on them, I'll be having what is rightfully mine back where it belongs. Isn't that right? I've been misled to the quality of your services. Yeah, I guess now, instead of getting bandits that like killed people, we're just getting thieves. A little morally ambiguous. Ambiguous? You know what? Those big words. Wow, this pays actually quite a bit. Sure. North, east. Okay. Move so slow on the shore. Alright, so there's thieves out here who stole a lockbox. 7 thieves? Did they kill a horse? What was that? What was that icon? Catch a group of brigands lunging your employer's property around. They seem shocked that you found them here, and no time to waste before they try to parley. They arm themselves, and you order the band brothers to charge. It's just a bunch of dudes. I don't like that they're things like a horse head. Okay. We need to get immediately in position. I don't have any time to shield wall. Okay. I'm ready. Excellent. Okay, please don't hit my archer, though. Alright, not as excellent as I would have preferred. Okay. Can't reload because I'm engaged in melee. Alright, we'll try and sort that out immediately. It's so wild whenever you hit somebody and their, like, helmet comes off. Very surprised that worked. I'm so good at planning. Okay, shield's holding. Ooh, okay, he's hurt. Okay, they're swinging at the archer. Oh my god, what do you... We got some injuries. Oof, we got hit. We couldn't back out. Oh, we're taking lots of damage. That's fine. You know, we don't even need to reload. You're just there now. You're bleeding. And you have a split nose. We don't have bandages on anybody. So we need to end this fight, like, right now. Before he bleeds to death. Just literally right up in Melee Town. We're just point blank firing arrows at this guy. Oh, this is way messier than it needed to be. Alright, he's fleeing. Okay, we might be able to get out of this. With everyone still alive. Okay. I can reload. Nice. Just wasting arrows. Alright, we landed one. Okay. Okay, we got this. So he gets away, that's fine. We don't need to, like, be killing everybody. I guess we give chase. They retreat. Run them down. Yeah, it's over. We don't want the dude to bleed to death. We're good. Okay. Nose is pretty messed up. Other Albrecht is also hurt, but, you know, he's... We'll take all their stuff. Alright, so we're kind of blasting through a lot of low-level missions now, so this is good. Got the lockbox. During camp, for the last time, no, I won't buy a rat. You see, Reinhold the rat catcher turned a corner with a skeevy peddler, Earnhardt the snake, on his heels. The salesman throws another pitch. Of course you won't buy one. You're a rat catcher. Why would you buy one? But what if the rat catcher stops and turns his heels, planting a firm figure on the peddler's chest? Pet rats don't grow on trees, Earnhardt. They're born of a different stock. If I need a rat by my side, I'll find it myself. Now, if you got a rat you need killing, that's a different matter. Earnhardt's eyes fall to the ground. Thinking for a moment, suddenly his gaze lifts along with his spirits to the pointing finger. Goldfish then. Would you buy a goldfish? Everything's in order. The dude was trying to sell the dude who catches rats a rat pet. What the heck? Ridiculous. Alright, we've raised our friendliness. They even have domesticated goldfish. It's like D&D, you know. It's like that fantastical sort of, you know. It's not all humans and stuff. There's monsters. I'm sure there's goldfish. Ratception, yeah. He just thought he heard rat in his name and he was like, I bet you he'll buy a rat. Also, hello, welcome in. It's not like, if not, that's like a genuinely exotic pet. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the whole ocean's full of goldfish. That'd be very interesting if there was just plentiful goldfish everywhere. Sell sword. Take out an artifact, place the table. Sure. Chucks down in his chair, takes the item away, turns back, calming himself, returning his composure. You did good. Excellent. Okay. Wow. This is going, like, kind of alright. Okay, so I hear there's bandages. Alright, we're gonna buy some of those. Alright, let's keep the food at top. Sort that out in a little bit. Probably gonna equip this stuff. Good on food, good on arrows, good on everything, really. We're getting another contract. Dim candles barely light the room enough for you to see. It's a treasurer sitting on the desk, shadows. Lend me your swords if I paid you good coin. I need something valuable delivered safely to the counselor in Brunnenland. About a day travel to the west. Men have killed each other over it, so you must be ready to defend it with your life. Takes a pause, measuring your response. I'll write a sealed letter of the instructions to pay you as you deliver the item to your contact in Brunnenland. What do you say? Yeah, how much? 130? We just have to walk it there? Easy. Easy contract. Simple as can be. We're just a little wounded, but it'll be fine. So I think we should put bandages on our shield guys. This makes sense. I think we're gonna take the bow and arrow off of Albrecht. And we're just... You know... We'll just arbitrarily give them this meat cleaver. I believe in you. You'll be a hero. Okay. Who's got like bad armor? 30? I don't know the visual like worth of a lot of armors. I got a lot of items I've got to learn. All right, so we should level you up, Reinhold. You were nearly bleeding out last time. Okay. Now we're just gonna have a nice little stroll to Brunnenland. It's good. All of our quests are like in these areas. We're trying to, you know, get everyone to be friendly with us. Deciding that Grodhaven is a good place to invest your efforts, and you decide to offer the protection of the company to take up any work suitable for your talents. You act like a gentleman in your dealings with the locals, encourage the men to mind their manners on the settlement. There was, of course, some griping at first. Bodo was sorely disappointed to give up brawling with the farmers, especially with the band brothers spending so much time in Grodhaven. You convinced the men that having a friendly base of operations is important in your line of work, as it meant getting better prices on the market and more people willing to join your motley band. It's also much less tiring not having to dodge a militia all the time. You even enlist the men to do some small tasks in exchange for nothing but goodwill. I found that Brat wandered off and dragged him right back home. The snake brags quickly outvied by Albrecht. I went to the market for the old spinster, split her firewood for winter, and even put her out her washing. But I draw the line at rescuing treed cats. Alright, everyone is about this. We gained some renown. Really don't. Why you gotta be content? You're messing the whole thing up. Everyone's eager and good spirits. Go fight something with an actual sword with a dull cleaver. Godspeed, man. Save that guy on a death quest. He's gonna be the hero. He's gonna take over when I retire. Having two dudes named Albrecht is like kind of confusing, especially when one's like frequently of note. So I'm waiting for like something that just was springing out of the... What the heck? What is going on here? Scouts report that seen the following. Engage. Alright. Helping out these dudes, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize you could just engage in other things occurring, but I was like, I wonder if I could get close to it. Can we take some credit for what's occurring? There's like a whole battle over there, huh? That's a lot of arrows. Okay. Interesting. Cleaver better have latent magical powers, or the only legend he's gonna have is in the obituaries. He'll be fine. Whoa. These are some evil monsters, dude. Well, they're almost all dead, and these dudes are friendly. They're facing to the right, so I'm pretty sure we're just, like, not monsters. I'm pretty sure we've engaged this in a friendly sort of manner. Otherwise, I need to immediately start running, but I think we're good. Just jump headfirst into a super scary monster. You know, we're heroes. We heard there was an altercation, and we were jumping in to save the day. And steal some credit, you know? Man, so these turns can get... So there's a lot of, like, people on the screen. The turn order can get a little crazy. We helped accounts. Dude's got a split open nose and he's... Oh, that's fine, that's fine. What's another wound? Did you just have some exposed ribs, you know? That's regular stuff. Just getting some air. I need you to not die here, man. Baby back ribs. Yeah, that's the ribs that are exposed. Yeah, see, it just oops ripped open his lunchbox. Yeah, literally breathing more efficiently, you know? They say the shortest distance between two things is a straight line. So, like, you know, if you can get to the air to the lung faster, you know? So I wonder, am I allowed to get loot from here? Do I just, am I allowed to just get a little bit of experience for having come here? Nice. So the random AI dudes are no good. They seem to be missing a lot. They seem to have been doing good in whatever the simulated battle was before I got here. But alright, so these sort of, those enemies aren't too bad. Alright, we got a little bit of experience. A little bit of exposed ribs. Minus a lot of hit points, that's fine. No extra loot, that's fine. A little bit of experience. That's not bad. That, I have no idea if it did. Did that help our relationship with them? I don't know. Alright, we're basically there. Waiting for you to enter town. Takes the cargo. Easy. Collectors. Several collectors seeking exotic curios have made their way in the town. There's a good coin to be made selling beast trophies and like here. Never to rebuild the nearby dye maker. Building materials are a high demand. I have not been carrying stuff to, like, sell. I have not been engaging in the, the selling of things part of the market game. We do want to be friends with them, so contract available. What do we got? Wants us to transport some stuff. Nobody would dare attack us. Delivered to Thorben the Wise, no detour. Okay. 130 crowns. It's basically walking. Was fine. Where? Literally back here again? Oh, we just live between two towns. I'm pretty sure we're also healing, because more time is passing, so, like, why not? This is a quick run. This is going so much better than the last time. Like, we're actually building up experience and everything. Should I not have any monsters? I should see if this place has building materials, because then I could just take it back to the other place and sell it. During camp, you feel good today. Ready to lead the band brothers through any challenge to come. You gather the men around, kicking Erhard to his feet, telling Albert to finish scraping away the hairs on his neck later. When the muttering has subsided, you start to address them. What do you tell the men? Tell the men the company will do. You need a battle standard, so were recognized from afar. Having one be made is costly, 2,000 crowns. We should get the company's strength to a dozen men. It'll make us a formidable force and allow us to get more profitable work. Let's set into the wilderness, destroy and plunder stuff. Make more money by completing contracts, leading camps. You also need space in the inventory for a new item. You'll be awarded a unique item that grants anyone near the wearer additional resolve. Your renown will increase, which means higher pay for contracts. Renown will increase. Sure. Let's buy a battle standard. We've been keeping about 2,000 gold, like we have it. Do we just need to keep it? Some looking, a man asks who you're looking for. When you say it was Thorben, he points you to where the man is. Asks if the car goes for Arnulf. You leave it there with feet. Come get it. You don't, instead asking about your pay, man sighs and wishes the bodyguard to hurry over. Gold acquired. Okay. So, do I have to buy the battle standard, or what is this? Antidote. Well, I don't like the idea that I can be poisoned. I don't like that at all. I liked it better before I knew I could be poisoned. Okay, so I'm assuming that just completes when that completes, that ambition. Right, I guess we'll head back to Brunnenland to grab a job. Because we've done everything here for now. I don't know how long stuff takes to roll over. No one likes this. Again, I don't know what this is. Least of a group of wandering, bloodthirsty rabble, primary by a love of coin. Everyone's more precise. You suggest cutting back on spending to save up for a company standard. Once the main brother standard is finally paid for and is hoisted for the first time, proudly snap at a fresh dawn breeze. However, no one claimed it wasn't worth it. The men are proud of the new standard, even tossing around names for it around the campfire, though none of them really stick. It's clear everyone sees now that it's not some band of hired thugs. It's becoming a true mercenary company. Should have an honor of carrying the standard. It only costs 1,000, so I needed 2,000. Okay. You guys must be sick of walking. They enjoy the walking. They're all addicted to cardio. They love leg day. Okay. Well, so who is gonna carry it? Like, what's the stats on this? They all have Fitbits. There's so many steps today. Also, Skinflint, a person who spends as little money as possible. I see. Huh. I mean, this weapon's like the standard's pretty good. Like, actually. Okay. But now we need to not lose it. On the march, you come across a lone cow standing in a field. Not much to it. It's just a cow. But then Edgenar sidles up next to you. He's gnawing on some broom straw and twist it around as he talks. So what do you think? So who do you think can do it? You guys do what these files are. Sorry, Cap, didn't realize you hadn't heard. We're gonna see if someone can knock that cow over. Say, seeing as how we can only knock it over once, how about you choose which of us goes? Yeah, we're gonna leave the cow alone. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's just a cow minding his own business. What's your problem? Okay, we need another contract. Dog is throwing at the feet of Arnulf. He leans forward, gently pat the hound in his ears. I hear you have a nose for finding people, so sword for solving problems. You nod, it's all true. Good, I have a task for you, simple one. Something of great value isn't stolen. A lockbox, I need you to track down the stole it. Kill them, obviously, and then bring back the item. What's it worth to you? They're into crowns? Easy peasy. We're good at these simple tasks. We're great at handling bandits. Just don't ask us to deal with an army of undead. Seven thieves? Okay. It's a battle. Give us the lockbox. This fucking standard is so big, dude. I can't even see the person behind. Okay. Who's going first? My most wounded soldier? Why don't you stand back there? Why don't you just... You just chill there for now. Good shot. It's a wicked sick banner. It's kind of pretty sick. Now hold it higher above them, so that way they're intimidated by it. Maybe there. I don't know. Maybe that was a misclick, mis placement of where I should be, but we're doing what we're doing. Okay. So you're pretty hurt, but you're full health right now. What could possibly do against a piece of cloth on a stick? It's sort of like a spear, really. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, we need to... get you into a different spot. What are spears if not pointy sticks? Okay, but it's a really it's an intimidating stick, really. It's okay. Decapitate? Right. Okay. Alright, Albrecht is in combat. He's ready to redeem himself. Oh my god. Pierced hand? I stabbed the spear, the banner through his hand? It's the pointiest stick ever. Alright, the stick is so good. Maybe I need to get more frontline people. Because, like... I don't have too many people, and 2 of them are archers that don't seem to get, like, a huge amount of value, so maybe I need to... switch that up. I hate how big the standard, the banner is. Not being able to see past it. Come on, man. We gave you our most powerful meat cleaver. This is your moment. You missed. You missed again. Okay, well. You know. Wasn't your moment, but, you know. You leveled up? Okay. Yeah, you did break your nose. That's fine. I do appreciate that, like, you can level up without getting kills. That does make it a lot easier. Alright, let's start heading home. Those is unimportant. You know, it sort of makes you less aerodynamic, really. You kind of want to break it a few times to kind of get it like that. That adventure, you know, style. Uh-huh. Okay. I think we pay for a round for everybody. Excellent. You're doing great, everybody. I appreciate it. We're doing great. Okay. I'll be kind. We'll have some bread. We're doing good with ammunition, tools. If we want to hire anybody else. What's your deal? Catastrophes are cheap. Hailstorm Tiny Village now only remembered by a spoken word. Generation away from being forgotten. Survivor was home ablaze. Saved what he could and fled. Okay, well, welcome aboard. We'll try and make this experience not the most horrific continuation of the general goings on of your life. So yeah, we'll do what we can. $15.25. Is this like the same stats? This is slightly better. And that'll auto fix. Okay, we do need to level some people up. Bump up initiative. We need to get you in place. Perks. Higher chance to land attacks. Probably pretty helpful. And what do I do for a second upgrade for... We'll go dodge, I guess. That's not the worst. You Colossus, you're doing... See? The hero of our story. So many upgrades. Nope. Cancel that. Hmm. Okay. What's the next job? Servant bids you to wait for Bertolf. Says he'll be right with you. As you wait and wait and wait, finally, as you're about to leave for the second time, Bertolf throws up the door, rushes towards you. The mercenary, you assist with a smile. The captain's imperative that some precious commodities of mine reach Grodhaven as safely and quickly as possible. You're precisely who I need. No common brigand would dare attack you and your men. Okay, we're escorting again. Use the meat cleaver for the rest of the game because it's a hero's weapon. Heroes use meat cleavers. It has to be. Alright, let's take the road back. We're just going back. There's a whole map out there. Sitting and jesting with the men while you check their kit, hone their blades, and mend their armor, you find your mind wanders off to think of new ideas and improve the company and its reputation across the land. What is your conclusion? Do you want to tell the men? 2,000 men. You know the soles of your feet are itchy for the open world, but you need to spread the word about the company. Let's pay a visit to a settlement far and wide. Set aside skirmishes for now and seek to defeat a group of at least a dozen opponents. Alright, let's hire a dozen men, right? That's just 3 more people. We do need to, be doing more to, be able to afford paying that many. See, this road is so safe. This area is, unbelievably easy. Everything's easy when there's only 2 places. Alright, finally you've made it. Standing there in the middle of the road, hand clasped to his stomach, it's like going to his cheek. Sell sword. Not sure you'd make it. You look cargo. Okay, easy. Oh, we've got another job. Corner of the island. That's all there is. It's the end of the world and the start of the world. Oh my god, we're moving another thing. Great. Okay, cargo delivering. Okay. Drops the theatrics. Wise. Willing to pay. Sure. Let's talk money. 370. Huge. Accept the offer. North. Holy moly. That is a long trek. Alright, well, we're mixing it up. Suddenly there's more world. It's a whole new world. There's nothing on the road that can kill me. It's a whole new world. There's a lot of trees. I mean, hello, peasants. Goodbye, peasants. Oh, you haven't heard of us? We're the Band Brothers. We're the band, the Brothers Band. There's a lot more. There's a whole lot of everythings. We're at Hosen's Chance. Hohen Chance? We just walk around it, no big deal. Having a nice little journey. Nothing attacked us either. Takes the cargo. Gives me my cash. Alright. Oh, it's a small place. Okay. Okay. What's your job? A cow's shaded man hisses at you, his teeth and nose winking momentarily from the dark of his hood. You've no time for lepers or jokers and the man to get out of your way. Instead he starts talking. My master requires your service. He's heard of your exploits. Follow me and I shall take you to him. The rest of your... You rest your hands on the handle of your sword and nod. I'm all ears. You step into the wise... Oh, this is the dude I just worked for it. Staring at the map of the Hinterlands, shakes his head. See the spot right here? The Red Thirst home. Roggenbach used to worship a relic by the name of Prophet's Pamphlets. The townsfolk saying it's gone missing. Well, for whatever reason, they think it's there. I have no men to hire you, and see, for the roads are dangerous. Can't afford to pay for failure. But you, sellsword, seem up to the task. Would you go there and find this Prophet's Pamphlets for us? Let's talk money. Good. I was thinking about payment for your task earlier. We paid 140 crowns advance and another 540 when the job is done. I accept your offer. I accept the contract. So I think this is where we do the ambitious thing, right? I think it's going to cost a lot, but I think we go ahead and hire 12 people. Hire 3 people. And then we go do this quest. In case it's really hard, then we would have hired 12 people. I only saw 140 and was like, oh, that kind of sucks. And then just didn't read. I did the same thing too, because I was like, that seems low. And then I was like, a lot more. Right, we're going to hire you. Yeah, welcome aboard. Alright, so we just spent a whole ton of cash, but that's okay. Is this a visual bug? Isn't there supposed to be an icon behind them? Okay. You guys are new. Here's a weapon. Best of luck. Whatever you do, make sure Albrecht stays alive. Remember, that's different than the other Albrecht. Wherever he is, there he is. Let's get a bunch of people. Yeah, I think the problem is, like, I just need to make sure I keep doing jobs to, like, keep up for how much it costs, though. Having gathered the coin and equipment, you managed to assemble a full complement of 12 able fighters. We next walk down Rothbrick's main street, and the men break into a full flutter marching song. The townsfolk mutter under their breath about the dirty mercenary take over the town. But others walk along and shout the words with you. Stand tall, brothers. People can see this is a real mercenary company now, and not a handful of wandering vagabonds. Bodo declares, we trade in strength, and now that our numbers have gone up, so our price. It appears he has the right of it. You notice one particularly fat nobleman sizing up the company as if he's already a task of mine. The band brothers are now forced to be reckoned with. Once men have settled in the celebratory drink, perhaps you should take another stroll through the town to see if more lucrative contracts are available. Everyone seems in a good mood. Let's not all die. There's something about this skull thing makes me think that I'm not going to be fighting bandits. Part of me thinks there might be monsters. I don't want to fucking fight monsters. Oh, fuck. You enter the ruins and find the prophet's pamphlets easy enough. When you turn around, a tall man in rustic armor is standing there, spear in hand and vacant eye sockets glaring down at you. He swings his spear back. The false king must die. The spear stabs forward. Edgenar leaps over and deflects it to the ground. The spear tip cracks a couple of sparks of the stone. You look at the undead man, a worm coursing through its nose. It speaks again. The false king must. With a quick draw, you unsheath your sword and cut the ancient dead's head off. Skull and helmet carrying a clattering clank off the ground. Before you can investigate, Egnar grabs you and tells you to run. More undead figures are appearing out of the walls. Shaking free of the granic grip of the mausoleum's entombment. Once outside, you order the rest of the company to get information. Okay. Gives new guy a big axe. Guy who's been around for a little while. Little meat cleaver. It's a legendary meat cleaver. Okay, so are they all going to come from one side? Right there they are. Shields up front. Archers to the north. Okay, it's just 6. This doesn't seem so bad. I don't know how... What are we looking at? Don't like the word battle forged. Holy moly. Alright, that was some big leaps here. Okay. Bro, I can't even see you. Okay, this doesn't seem so bad. As long as they don't, like, get back up. Skosens, they got a lot of pep in their step. They got, they're determined. Okay, so I can't hit from here. Move you down. Nice. Meat cleaver, you got to kill. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna wait here with the standard. The banner. Just gonna hang in there. Well, this doesn't seem so bad. Wait, this seems pretty easy. New guy's hurt. He wants to leave. He wants to go home. He's like, this sucks, actually. This map is just like not like optimal fighting conditions. I'm shooting my own shield. Alright, I think we got this. Are they gonna get back up? This seems too easy. Like, this job actually pays pretty well. Alright, archers, just chill on this one. Ow. Okay, maybe we don't try and walk around you. Oh, you're bleeding, huh? Alright, don't worry. We'll wrap this up real quick. Maybe. Why is this one skeleton so tall? Tall? Strong. He's just so tall. Gosh. He won't go down. No! New guy! We had 12 people and everything. Don't die. Just be, like, kind of wounded. I mean, don't be that wounded, you know. Get it. Drinks his milk after cereal. Oh, it just tastes so good afterwards, you know? You gotta make sure you have all the flavors. Albrecht has become very respectable. Sorry, Ewald. This is a skeleton of that one guy who was 1v6 to your team. He's back. Cut arm sinew? Gross, dude. That's, I don't even know. That's the worst injury ever. If you're saying sinew, that's... Loot? What is this? Ancient gold coins? Oh, man. Give me all of this stuff. The fighting over, you look over the attackers, are shelled with armor you don't recognize. Gebhard tries to pry one of the corpses out of its home, but to no avail. He looks incredulously at the body. It's like it's just stuck there, or part of him or something. You tell the men to gear up and get ready to return to Gurbach Wise. No matter what these men are, you have to get the Prophet's benefits. See what they mean by battle forge. They were like built into the armor. So like these things give a lot of fatigue. I mean, like they have a lot of armor to them, but like, is it worth wearing this stuff? Their shields are kind of shit. Longsword does not seem that bad. Welcome to Meat Cleaver Gang. So I guess we destroyed some of the bones to get the armor out. I don't know. I guess we sell all this stuff. Probably hold on to the coins for a while. Kicking. All right, so they're pretty happy I brought them back their religious relic. It seems like. Local holiday. How's it? Good mood. Good time for drink. Eager to do business with me. Maybe why the fatigue is so high. It's just a whole skull in there. Just gotta cram it in. Why are we selling cultist hoods? Okay. Alright, let's go to Hohenchance and leave Rothenbach. Scout had scared me. I was starting to rock them back and forth, you know, because I was scared. Whoa. So like proper weapons are like expensive. Okay. Ulf? His gambling addiction? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Reserve? Oh, I can only have 12 at a time? Interesting. Contract's locked. Dude, I'm gonna have to run all the way back home to find a job. What if there's not a job here? Let's just go head out into the wilderness. Let's just figure something out. Alright, during camp, alright, I need to pick another thing. Defeat a dozen important. You know, yeah, let's find stuff in the unknown. Discover a ruin or hostile camp and destroy it. Yeah, I mean, why not? This works out kind of perfectly. We'll head to the place called Direhold. I'm sure that's fine. Unfortunately, if there's nothing out here, that sucks. Surely, it's just not endless nothingness. Shadows begin to fold in on themselves in a strange way. You turn around and see the sun darkening. A great rim of black moving over. Soon, there's no sun at all. Gebhardt cries out that the end of times are coming, but before his wailing can find a grip on the rest of your men. The great shade unveils the sun once more, and there is light again, as though nothing happened at all. You tell the pathetic fool to get to his feet. He places the march, and sure as hell won't get you there. Okay. There's just, weird happenings. We just, haunted by eldritch beings, I guess. Dude, there just simply cannot be this much nothing. I should have just went home. Solar eclipse, overgrown hideout. Weirder. What? What? Are these just undead? Are they like ghouls? Whoa. Oh, they're like zombies. Oh, they're the dudes that came back a million times and fucked me up, and I didn't want to fight again. Okay. Okay. Well, I fear we could be dead. I fear we have died. It appears what he saw during the eclipse was that the end times were among us. Oof. I'm just not in good position here. I just can't get everyone in the front line. The end times are what now? Did I say among us? Oh. Was that being sus? You just get right in there, man. It'll be fine. Not the Among Us emote. Right, you guys just... Why is this like Dark Souls music? I mean, I like Dark Souls music, but like... It's starting to like stress me out a little bit that things might be really bad. They're fighting a horde of undead soldiers. It's very Dark Souls. Alright. Hopefully there's no big boss. Although sometimes the boss runs are the worst part, you know? Nobody die, we'll have to kill you. If you die, you're fired. Double dead? We're gonna kill your corpse if you die. Probably should have read that. It's the first time using a sword. I didn't see the other options. I'll have the zombies reanimate you so I can kill you again. We're killing you in case you reanimate. Don't do that. See, they're doing great with the meat cleaver. Oh. Someone's hurting. How we doing? You've been getting hurt quite a bit lately, buddy. Oh my gosh. It's Albrecht. The nose split open. Okay, so what is this? Riposte? That's counterattack. Oh, you got another kill. Let's go. Probably shouldn't have moved up because I'm pretty sure I can't reload. But okay. Doing pretty alright. Okay, but they might get back up, so I don't like that. Ooh, new guy is in bad shape. Okay. I don't... So did they just get back up, or is this a new one spawning in? I'm not quite sure on that mechanic. Dang. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have moved up. But you know what? Albrecht is a hero. It's fine. That was so dangerous to move up. Doesn't look very bad. They can revive a couple times unless they lose their head. I see. So, like... Interesting. Does that mean that, like... Cleaver was very good at keeping them dead? I knew the Cleaver was good. I knew it. Does that mean I can have them all dead and then the fight's still going? Or does that mean if I get them all dead, they won't revive because the fight would have ended? I need to get them low. Alright, so how are we looking? Cut artery. Cut leg muscles. Let me just sit down the field. If you can kill them before they revive, you win the fight. Okay. Well, thank you very much. That's incredibly helpful information. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. But that's actually really good to know. Well, there goes one head. Okay. So Cleaver good. Take off their head. Technically, this does get easier, right? Because, like, I'm, like, messing up their armor. Why don't you just shield wall and just hang in there? Oh my god. All this dude's been doing is running around. Oh, I should have used the other cleave attack. They pushed me off the tile? Okay. Had gone. Each time we revive, it's only 50 HP too. Okay, so it can be overwhelming, but it can be managed. Okay. Okay, I do need to wrap this up so quickly, because, like, he is bleeding to death. You're good. Alright, we did it. Let's go, dude. Cut leg muscles and a cut artery. That's nasty to even think about. Maimed foot. Reinhold, no. No, you've been... He's been having a lot of, he's been taking a lot of injuries. The end times are not today. We get a ring. But it's not a ring for a ring slot? Or do we just have necklace slots? Got a short sword, some gold, strange meat. We're not going to eat the strange meat. Can I... Guys, we need to agree not to eat the strange meat. Can we mark this for not eating? You leveled up. Wasn't there one that... Uh... I want to bet that they would have debated you on eating the strange meat to begin with. I likely think the Seder group about it. Can we not eat the strange... You know, I'm... They might have considered it. We're getting 9 lives. You seem to get hurt a ton. Okay. I think... We need to head to safety. Sounded like a good idea at the time, but trampling around the wilderness without a map or destination in mind turned out to be quite a strenuous way to find riches, or even a battle. Your four-sword band did eventually come upon a worthy target, though, and everyone had agreed the venture was worthwhile after all. Leonhard is almost glowing at the satisfaction as he surveys the few remaining embers of the overgrown hideout. They hadn't the merest clue we were coming, like wheat before our sickles, brothers. Edgenar... Man, I'm so bad at pronouncing all these names. Raise an eyebrow, speak for yourself, I'm not a farmer. Reinhold's content. Reinhold's fucked up, so, like, I kinda get why he's maybe not the happiest. He's like, oh yeah, it was great, guys. My foot's fucked up forever, but... Let's make it back. We'll sell the stuff. What am I caught for there? I'm surprised we actually lived as long as we did. The first run was, tragic. Was tragically bad. But this run's going actually pretty good. Him being content. He's like, I'll just live with it, you know, it's fine, I guess. Pretty chill about it, actually. Okay. Is this the best place to sell this stuff? Probably not. We are selling the strange meat. Wait, you guys are actually buy this stuff? Oh, whoa, okay. Probably could have gotten a better price somewhere else, but you know what? I'm okay with that. Alright. Fighting Ducks. This was like last year. Early last year. The Band Brothers. Yeah, definitely a lot better than the first time I played this game. I've survived. I remember the first time I played this game, I just died over and over and over. And it was sort of like the beginning of the stream. But you know what? We made it. Twitch chat is being weird for you, lagging so much, so we bop off now. Have a good night. Ducky in chat. Farewell, friends. Oh, good. Thank you very much, Echo. I was about to call it here anyway. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. I appreciate it. Hope everyone has a good morning, evening, and night. I'm sorry for any sort of technical issues. I'll probably almost certainly play this game again to finish this run. Yeah, I had a good time. It was fun. It's interesting. I enjoyed it more this time. I enjoyed it the first time I played it. I've been meaning to get back to this game. A lot of games I want to get to. But yeah, have a good night. Thank you. Hope everyone has a good night. Thank you for all the assistance that was provided on how to play the game. And yeah, later everybody. I'll see you around. Bye.